I'm Nicole with MyTrueAthlete.com, and we're back here at Urban Combat Inc. How are you doing today, Don?
I'm doing good. How are you?
It's nice to see you again.
Right? Seriously, right? It's been a while.
So we're here again for another Girls' Night Out.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about this event that you hold.
Yeah, the concept behind Girls' Night Out simply is getting women used to the idea that it's okay to defend themselves, right? And helping them understand, number one, there's someone, you're the fair of the sex, there's someone always watching you.
Right.
So we're going to teach them about awareness, and we're going to teach them some simple basic strikes that should, all these things like awareness and having the ability to kind of pick our car in the parking lot, find it when you step outside, those kinds of things. If those things fail and it comes down to physical altercation, we want them to come out on top. Yeah.
So, in addition to the fitness aspect of this, the girls are mainly learning about self-defense today.
Yes.
So, what are the main concepts that they'll be learning today?
Well, one of the things is we don't like to separate fitness from self-defense. It's actually a ridiculous concept to do that. People who are more fit, it's kind of a double-edged sword. The more people are going to pay more attention to you because you look better. But the second thing is you're less likely to become a victim because you look like you can take care of yourself, right? So what we want to do is combine both aspects. So we're going to teach them basic strikes like hammer strikes, and hitting with the bigger side of their forearm. Gross motor skills, not fine motor skills, right? So there aren't anything like joint locks and all this other stuff. This stuff doesn't work on people who are non-compliant, and it takes many years to get good at doing these kinds of things. These guys are here for an hour and a half tonight. We're going to give them some basic skill set, right? A basic skill set. It doesn't mean they're going to be able to go and climb into a ring and fight. But we're going to give them some tools that they can use should they become attacked and should they become victimized tomorrow or tonight.
So you're going to show us a demo, is that right?
Yeah, I'm going to show some demos of the basic strikes and stuff that we're doing. And we also showed, I think, choke from the front. And we also showed some stuff from the ground that we're going to do. Just simple basic things. I've got one of the female instructors here to help out do that.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome.
And thank you so much for having us once again.
Thank you, guys. Normally what we're just going to show the technique a couple times from two different angles. Okay, choke from the front. What we like to do is negate the threat, attack the source. So we're going to first identify the threat. The most important part of this attack, the most dangerous part of this attack is my hands, of course, being on her throat, squeezing her and choking her. If she doesn't respond to this quickly, she's going to receive a lot of trauma to her trachea. It's going to be tough to breathe and potentially break her neck because I'm so much bigger than she is. So she has to negate that by plucking. So what she's going to do is first make hooks with her hands. All of her fingers are touching and they're making small like cups, like we're drinking cups, drinking water out from a stream or something like that out of our hand. So her thumbs are not involved in the movement. So her hands are going to come up. She's going to attack the base of my thumbs, the tops of my wrist. Going to pull apart and down, across and down. And now she's putting pressure on the inside of her wrist to pin me momentarily. Here, at the same time, she's driving the kick into my groin. Okay, so again, relax. She's plucking and making the kick at the exact same time. Here, that's going to give me obviously some pain sensation. And now she's going to follow up with simple combatives, selecting targets, going to soft targets on my face, hammer striking here, going back to the groin, maybe a stomp kick, looking here, attacking the arm, and she's going off at an angle. Back to the front here, please. Here's the key. When someone attacks you and puts their hands to your throat, you have to respond quickly and you have to respond explosively. If you don't do that, things are going to go bad really, really quickly. This is a very, very common attack, particularly in domestic cases, okay? They changed the law recently in Nevada that if, in the spousal case, that if one of the spouses goes to the other person's throat, it's no longer simple assault, it's attempted murder. That's how 70% of the times they were finding that hands went to the throat in spousal or domestic cases. So this is a very, very common attack. It's also a personal way of dealing with someone. In most strangulations, when women get strangled, it's usually by someone that they know, their spouse or significant other. So the time is of the essence on the actual defense. So you have to make sure, again, that no matter what you do, you have to want to survive more than they want to kill you. If she fails, if she chokes, and she fails on this pluck because she screws up the defense, or life sucks and I'm just happen to be that strong, or what have you, nothing's gonna go perfect in the street. She has to continue the fight. She has to continue to attack the threat first. So if you fail the first time, and she makes this kick and I reapply the choke, or she slips off, do it improperly, please. Okay. Right? She's fighting and muscling with me. Even this is not good. She's got to start kicking me right now. Yes, to give me pain, exactly. To start doing these sort of things so that she can get away. If she does not do that, she's dead. It's that simple. The only reason that we're gonna put our hands on someone is to cause them significant bodily harm, okay? So when you are hitting someone and you're fighting for your life, there are no rules. There is no kindness, there is no concern about their well-being. You drive your shin into their groin, you drive your thumb into their eye if you have to. You do whatever it takes to survive. It's not about having pretty technique, it's about being mean and nasty and not willing to die that day. That's all it's about.